This is Math-6 modeling division of fractions. So I will do two examples first to talk about modeling division before I go into one of the problems in our packet. Okay, so now we have 3/4 divided by 1/6. And remember in class I asked you to express this problem here, 3/4 divided by 1/6 as a complete sentence. So 3/4 divided by 1/6 means how many groups of 1/6 are there in 3/4? Okay, so let's write this down. Okay, and now you see that I have two models here. So this modeling is not like the very first time when you first did fraction division, that basically I just let you do whatever you like. But when the problem gets a little bit more complicated and you want to express that in form of a model, you need to get a little bit more specific than this. So you see that I have two 4/6 here. By using 4/6, I could illustrate these two fractions in the two models, because as you notice that the two denominators are 4 and 6, so that is why I chose 4/6 rectangles to show the fractions. So first I will show you 3/4. So okay, so I'm going to highlight 3 rows here. Okay, so this is 3/4. You see that this part is 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Okay, and now I will highlight 1/6. So basically, I'll just highlight one column here to show you 1/6 in the second rectangle. Okay, so this is 1/6. So now to figure out how many groups of 1/6 are there in 3/4, when you look at these two models, it's like saying, how many of these blue patches do you need to cover this big red patch? Okay, so I'm going to write that down too. Okay, so let's count. It's 4 little boxes for each blue patch. So you can use one, So we can use one blue patch here. And then 2 blue patches, 3, 4. Okay, and then I have 2 pieces of left over here. These 2 pieces actually would make half the blue patch. So let's count again. So we have 1 blue patch, 2 blue patches, 3 blue patches, 4 blue patches, and then half of the blue patch. So your answer here is 4 and 1/2, sorry. So 4 and 1/2. Because it takes 4 and 1/2 blue patches to cover the big red patch. And so now let's write down the answer. So there are 4.5 groups of 1/6 in 3/4. Okay, on to the second example, 5/6 divided by 1/2. So this question is, if you express it in words, it is how many groups of 1/2 can you find in 5/6? Okay, how many groups of 1/2 are there in 5/6? Or you can ask yourself, how many times does 1/2 go into 5/6? So we're going to use the model here, and you should see that I have chosen to use two 2/6 models here to just reflect the two denominators. One is 6, one is 2. So let's model 5/6. Okay, so now I have 5/6 here. I just pretty much just shaded in 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5/6. And then for 1/2, I'm just going to highlight one whole row here like that. So now with the model, what you're asking yourself this time is, how many blue patches does it take to cover up this whole red patch? There are 6 little squares 6 little squares in one blue patch. So we're going to just count here. So if 6 little squares is one blue patch, then it means that it takes, this is one blue patch. Okay, so this part is going to be one blue patch because there are 6 little squares. And then it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So 4 little squares. That means this is 4/6 of one blue patch. So this is one group plus 4/6 of a group of blue patches to cover the red box. So in other words, your answer is there are 1 and 4/6 groups of 1/2 in 5/6. Okay, so 1 and 4/6, you can reduce that to 1 and 2/3. So let's write down the answer. Okay, so the answer is here. There are 1 and 2/3 groups of 1/2 in 5/6. Okay, so now we're on to this word problem. It's on page 19, number 22. Levon has 4/5 cup of blueberries. A batch of blueberry muffins requires 1/3 cup of blueberries. How many batches of blueberry muffins can Levon make? Okay, so it's basically asking you how many 1/3 cups are there in 4/5. Okay, so let's write it down. Okay, so let's start a model. So I have two 5x3s here, just so I could represent these two fractions, 4/5 and 1/3. So first I'm going to shade in 4/5 in the first rectangle, and then I will shade in 1/3 in the second rectangle. Okay, so the first box here, the pink one, the pink box is showing you 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5, so 4/5. And then the second box, which is the blue box, is showing you 1 out of 1, 2, 3, so 1/3. Okay, so again, how many blue patches does it take to cover up this red box? So you start counting. For the blue patches, it is 5 little squares here. So let's count. Okay, so this means this is one blue patch. This is one group of blue patch. And then a second group. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have one group, two groups. And then I have two left over right here. The two leftovers, they don't form one group, but they are actually 2/5 of one group. So this is 2/5. Okay, so your answer is going to be 2 and 2/5 because there are 2 and 2/5 groups of blue patch in the red box. So 2 and 2/5 of 1/3 in 4/5. It sounds really complicated. But let me write it down. Okay, here it is. There are 2 and 2/5 groups of 1/3 and 4/5. So Levon can make 2 and 2/5 batches of blueberry muffins. Okay. Well, I hope this helps you in modeling these fraction division.